This video is a presentation about performing the meeting facilitator role at an Agora Speakers Club meeting. We cover the duties that a meeting facilitator is required to perform when meeting face-to-face or alternatively meeting online. The meeting facilitator role has a basic level of difficulty. It requires 10 to 30 minutes of preparation time, and the meeting facilitator speaks for 1 to 2 minutes during the meeting. This role is evaluated by the meeting evaluator. Please note that this role may be performed by the meeting leader. The meeting facilitator is the person that is in charge of making sure that the venue is properly prepared for the meeting. The meeting facilitator should arrive well in advance of the scheduled starting time of the meeting. In cases where you meet on premises that are not yours, your task is to ensure that it is properly cleaned up after the meeting. And should this be required, you can ask for help with cleaning up the meeting room. The meeting facilitator prepares the venue, such as the tables, chairs, lectern, and sets up any club and Agora symbols, such as banners, signs, posters, and direction signs to the meeting room. Also, they set out the tools that the timer is going to use to measure and signal the time, such as a stopwatch, timing lights, or colored cards. In addition, they check that there is proper air conditioning or air circulation in the room by opening the windows, etc. They check that the meeting agenda has been printed and that there are enough copies for the members, and also ensures that there are enough feedback forms and pens for the members. If applicable, they check that the lighting, sound system, and any projection or other audio-visual equipment is connected and tested. If the club has recording or photography equipment, they set it up and prepare it for recording. Often, the meeting facilitator is the person that opens and closes the meeting. An opening statement could be something like, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the meeting of the Silent Towns Agora Speakers Club, the first Agora Speakers Club on Mars. I'd like to give the floor to our meeting leader of the day, Mr. Walter Grip. Please help me welcome him with a warm round of applause." After the introduction and during the applause, wait until the meeting leader comes to the front of the room. Shake his or her hand and return to your seat. A closing statement could be something like, "Thank you for coming to our meeting. The meeting is now adjourned, and I invite you all to join us for some beers at the nearby Martian Bar." Some clubs like to use a gavel for signaling the opening and closing of the meeting. When virtual meetings are held, the meeting facilitator has different responsibilities. The role requires the person to become familiar with the technology being used to conduct online sessions. The meeting facilitator schedules the online session with the technology being used and makes this information available to all participants. It assists to make the meeting successful if the meeting facilitator helps the participants become familiar with the technology being used. This is best done prior to the session when they can review the technology and meeting protocols. They can cover such tasks as logging into the sessions, muting and unmuting their microphone, and using the chat box. Also, there are other features that may be used, such as sharing your screen and using breakout rooms effectively. Overall, the meeting facilitator is an important role to ensure that the online meetings are properly prepared and run smoothly. Thank you for your interest in learning more about the meeting facilitator role in the Agora Speakers International. You can find more information about the meeting facilitator role in the Agora Speakers International site found at the link shown on the screen or in the description below this video. Participating in meeting roles, such as the meeting facilitator, is a great way to improve your communication and leadership skills. Our mission statement is that Agora empowers you to become a brilliant communicator and a confident leader who will actively build a better world. We wish you all the success as you continue your journey with Agora Speakers International.